So what makes a dynasty? A lot of W's, and the Chicago Bulls had quite a few of them in the 90s. So the first question is, how many NBA championships did the Chicago Bulls win during the 1990s?
Was it 4, 5, 6, or 7? This is an easy one and an easy opportunity to earn some VC. I don't know.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their fans here tonight. The Staples Center, downtown Los Angeles, and the freeways of LA, all painting the picture just where we are tonight. Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports' Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Lauri Markkanen.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Buddy Hield. He's out there with Ben Simmons. JaVale McGee is out there with Otto Porter Jr. And it's Pa Kusevski in at the four-man position. And for the Clippers, we've got Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony Davis is out there with Bridges. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Robinson in at shooting guard. As we look ahead to the playoffs, Brent, what surprised you in your first postseason appearance back in, 1997? Wow, a long time ago.
How old were you at that time? All right, anyway. Focus. The level of play when it comes to the playoffs, they know everything that you're doing, and they know what you're thinking. So you best be ready.
Doncic kicks to Bridges. Back to Doncic. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for the Clippers. Simmons with it. Turned in an outstanding game against Golden State. Porter against Nurkic. Porter, no luck. 3-on-3. Robinson down low. Guarded by Simmons. And it's JaVale McGee with the foul. That's his first foul.
Kind of a ticky-tack foul there, but you have to be aware that's how the refs are going to blow the whistle tonight.
And here is Hield. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Golden State. Simmons left side. Back to Hield. Floats one up. And he sinks the layup.
Pretty good concentration by Hield there, just focusing on the target.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Outside Robinson. And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And on our sideline, our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, I wasn't able to catch up with the Nets head coach. It feels like this first meeting between these two teams will be a feeling out process. Coach said the Clippers have so much experience. They know how to suck you into playing their game. He told his guys, we need to dictate the pace or it's going to be dictated to us. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Porter. After Luka Doncic's miss. Porter looking it over. 5 on the clock from outside the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, you could see they were pressing in that one, and the shooting percentages dip because of it.
Yeah, I'll say anytime you're having trouble getting over that 40% field goal mark, it's probably not going to be your night.
Here's Hield following the basket by Anthony Davis.
Pretty clear. Buddy Hield has this shooting thing down, but doesn't want to be one-dimensional. Bones, how does he diversify his game?
Well, Greg, I think as teams try to take away his first option, which is that shooting ability, he can become a much more dynamic passer and playmaker. If he can add some kind of physicality on the defensive end, now on both ends, Buddy's doing little things to impact the game, and it's not just all about that sweep stroke. Buddy Hield just really loves to shoot the basketball, but he does it with such great efficiency. I just don't think he's done growing yet in terms of his offensive arsenal.
Here's Doncic. Got a hand on it.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
And again, no good by Brooklyn.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
Davis, the pass to Doncic. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Simmons finds Porter. It's rebounded by Doncic.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
Hield against Davis. The pass to Bridges. Shot from the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good. Nets trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition when no one's on you, great shot there.
Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Garland, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Here's Bridges. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson passes to Davis. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, one of the surest things in the NBA right now is Anthony Davis, the ball inside, and him converting 2 points.
Garland, the pass to McGee. Hits to Garland. No good on that one. Nice D from Doncic. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against the Warriors. Back to Robinson. Nurkic against McGee. Doncic outside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And what's so impressive about Doncic, the maturity. Yes, he's polished, but he's got a completeness to his game at such a young age.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
First one falls for him. All free throws good from Doncic. Now here's Garland. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Got a piece of it. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. Playoff seeding so important here. Let's have a look out west. You look at the Clippers. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And when you look at the Clippers, they had pressure on them coming into the season. A lot of people were picking them to have a special year. And they haven't shied away from that pressure. They've embraced it.
I think every great team welcomes the challenge of trying to be elite, and they want to do it on a nightly basis.
Pass to Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And being 6'8", dunking, not an issue for Porter. All he needs is good position, and he's good to go.
Now Davis. 32 points for him last game against the Warriors in San Francisco. Robinson passes to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from the wing. And no good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
What focus there? You go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. They're getting their first look of the season at the Nets in this one.
And there were a few teams that gave them trouble last year, but this team was one that you wouldn't have expected.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Clippers. And a change for the Nets. Mohamed Bamba, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 8.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Bridges shot. Good.
Like to see Mikal get out there on the fast break and see that open opportunity.
Nets trail by 5. Here's Garland. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Good on the 3-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's Davis on the wing. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite level defender. Guards multiple positions and turns away a number of shots.
That one falls for Anthony Davis. And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical, gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for Porter.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Here's Hield. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Los Angeles leading by 4. Bridges finds Doncic. Over to the wing, and Robinson wide open. He shoots, and that one off the back of the rim and in.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Bamba passes to Hield. Back to Bamba. Clock at 6. Robinson with the block. Bridges with it. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip to the line tonight. And that one falls for Bridges.
And doing a good job getting to the line and capitalizing.
So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Bridges.
Yeah, you just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponent.
Passes it to Hield. Over Markkanen. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And Anthony Davis is checked in for Mikal Bridges. And here is Garland. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Bogdanovic. Shot clock at 5. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. And Doncic throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He had 10 points in the win against the Warriors in San Francisco.
Bogdanovic knocked around a little bit there, but sticks with his shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
The thing you think about with Bogdanovic, besides his first name being in his last name, is potential. A young, raw prospect with plenty of upside.
Here's Trent. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now the Clippers on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A moment here to see some stats for Davis. Over the last month, he has been spectacular, averaging about 18 points per, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up.
Take a break.
And he's really delivered.
2 shots.
The first one falls.
And they've been the more physical team offensively, seeking contact, looking to score in the lane, and getting to the line.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. Poked loose. Pulls from the top of the key, and good. He got the English that time as it falls. Bogdanovic has got 5 now.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league. In third, the Nets.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
And the first one at the line is good. Los Angeles making a switch here. Galloway is checked in. Both free throws good from Heel. Clippers leading by 10. The pass to Galloway, right wing. Here's Trent, covered by Heel. It's rebounded by Vonleh.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Garland. Hield's got it back down to within single digits for the Nets. Galloway taking his time here. Here's Davis. Markkanen trying to break loose. And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 8 points.
Well, he tries to do a lot of work on the inside, but AD ultimately from the mid-range becoming very effective.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and Galloway pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Markkanen can't get it to go. Nets trail by 9. Bogdanovich dishes to Heel. With 1 on the clock, it's been all about Luka Doncic for Los Angeles. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny that players have to deal with on a daily basis.
For me, it comes with blocking criticism from people I don't really need to hear from. You know, I don't mind. Everyone has their opinion. Everyone's going to say something, which is fine.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Clippers?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Bogdanovich out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Markkanen. And it's Galloway in at the point guard position. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Markkanen, he's checked in for the Clippers. And the Nets also making a change. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Heel. Outside, Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Porter. The shot. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Porter's got 7 points in the game. And so Galloway with it. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Pass to Nurkic. Back to Galloway. A three-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 9. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. He has 5. Vonleh's shot is good. Vonleh's got his first points of the night.
Developing quality moves inside. Vonleh has the length and power to do more of that.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
And the Nets making a change here. Bamba's checked in. Here's Galloway. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And a wide open look for Porter. Drains the three-pointer.
So dangerous off the pass. Porter has tremendous confidence in his ability to catch and shoot.
Here's Galloway. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Bogdanovich wide open. Off target with his three. Los Angeles leading by 4. Trent passes to Galloway. Outside, Markkanen. That's good, and so Galloway with the assist. Markkanen's got his second bucket of the night.
And looking like a young Dirk there. Markkanen is that coveted combination of size and shooting that many teams desire nowadays.
Now here's Porter. 10 points for him. Ready by Bogdanovich.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Clippers able to drain the three. Bogdanovich, no luck.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Galloway, the pass to Trent. A different look for the Clippers. Anthony Davis comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And Doncic is subbed in for Langston Galloway. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Porter against Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. And another 3 for the Clippers.
And I'm a fan of that guy when he's shooting it from deep. Bogdanovich looks good every time it leaves his hands.
Now here's Simmons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Trent. Bogdanovich looking around. He kicks it to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Clippers moving the ball around. And it's Davis missing.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue. And you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Passes to Bogdanovich. Here's Trent. He's got 5. Misses the 3. Pass to Simmons. Bamba against Davis. Back to Simmons. And the call will be against Jusuf Nurkic. And that'll be his third foul so far. Bridges, he's checked in for the Clippers. Simmons against Doncic. They need this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And sometimes you have no chance at stopping Simmons from the interior. Just a very skilled player who gets these calls routinely.
For Brooklyn, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. That free throw missing.
The 2018 Rookie of the Year. Simmons' NBA career got off to a great start, and he's only continued to improve.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Nurkic, the pass to Davis. Bridges with it. Rebound, Brooklyn. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Los Angeles leading by 12. Now, here's Bridges. Outside, Davis. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Nets have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Got to have good court awareness, and it was on display right there from Bogdanovich.
LA has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Davis finds Nurkic. Now the pass to Bridges. This one for 3. That shot off. The Nets go the other way with it. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Took him no time at all on that one. Bogdanovich has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Bogdanovich has such a nice, repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3 ball there.
Here's Doncic following the 3-pointer by Brooklyn. Stolen by Bamba. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Porter outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Trent. Bridges against Porter. Beyond the arc. Bridges misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the 3-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, they got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
Bogdanovich is checked in for Davis. JaVale McGee's checked in for Brooklyn. Garland comes in for Bogdanovich. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Doncic outside. Over Porter. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. And now an 8-point Clipper lead.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Porter. Great D that time from Nurkic. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. A second chance effort. Bamba with the block.
And the giant wingspan of Bamba strikes again. Just fantastic at spiking shots in a variety of ways.
Nets trail by 8. Outside for Simmons. Back to Porter. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Los Angeles has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Now, Nurkic still looking for his first bucket in this one. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Nice decision by Nurkic to just simply square up and knock that one in.
On the wing, Porter kicks it to Bamba.
It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And the Clippers making a change here. Robinson's checked in. The Nets also changing it up. Noah Vonleh comes in for Bamba. And it's Buddy Hield in for Otto Porter Jr. He doesn't get the second one. Clippers leading by 9. Doncic looking it over. He kicks to Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
On the wing, Hield. Vonleh, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And guys, it's just beautiful watching Simmons in screen and roll situations, a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Now, here is Robinson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Bridges against Simmons. They get it back. And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Where was the D on that one? Just too easy.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Simmons passes to Vonleh from 12 feet out. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
And they continue to control the glass.
The 3 for Doncic. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Looking now at some numbers for Buddy Hield.
And it's striking how much his three-point shooting has improved this month. His long-range percentage is coming up, and that's going to give them a lift as a team. You can never have enough reliable threats from beyond the arc.
Doncic dishes to Bogdanovic. Pass to Nurkic. And here is Bridges. Guarded by Simmons. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go.
They've been able to have some team success in this game despite what's been an awful shooting night for him.
Garland kicks to Vonleh. McGee trying to break free. The shot by Vonleh no good. Los Angeles leading by 9.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Simmons, he sinks the 11-footer. Simmons got 6 here in this quarter.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
These players have excelled at setting up their teammates this month. The 2K leaderboard shows us the recent assist leaders. 3rd is Luka Doncic.
Really been in sync with his teammates over that period. I mean, his passing has been phenomenal.
Free throw good, Bogdanovic.
And Bogdanovic is a confident, efficient player, a guy who can play either the 2 or 3 spots on the floor.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Davis is checked in, and so Bogdanovic nails both of them. Nets trail by 9. Garland with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
Brooklyn's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. No good with the triple.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Doncic kicks to Robinson. Davis finds Bogdanovic. Just 5 on the clock. Robinson for 3. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovic. Robinson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers. Hield outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Hield's got 19 points.
Mano y mano. This is where it can get a little personal.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Boy, what a crowd joining us here for our halftime report. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. Luka Doncic had a huge first quarter. He had 18 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 steal. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Man, I know he's 20 years old, but it's been fun watching Doncic do his thing out there. Look, his team depends on him to score, and he's doing just that. Nothing the defense is doing has slowed him down. He plays at his own little pace.
Kenny, how'd you think the Nets were playing?
Their defensive fundamentals have been atrocious. I mean, you see guys reaching instead of moving their feet. They're not getting out the shooters. They've dug themselves a hole, and the only way to get out of it is all 5 guys start defending the way they should.
Half about to get underway. Let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
So for Brooklyn now, Buddy Hield is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Porter. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward. And it's Davis missing. And Simmons has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 11. They get a hand on it. Bridges with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. Buries the jumper to finish the break. Bridges has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Clippers. Outside, Simmons. Three-pointer, Hield. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Offensive rebound. Nets trail by 10. Outside, Porter. No good on the three. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Robinson, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And with a name like Duncan Robinson, you wonder, were his parents Spurs fans?
Good call, GA, but I don't think so. He was born in 1994. That's a few years before Tim Duncan joined the Spurs alongside the Admiral. Good NBA name, though.
And that one falls for Robinson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Nets trail by 12. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Hield finds Porter. McGee trying to break free. And that one's good by Porter.
Well, Hield right there on the yield, waiting for someone to get open.
Doncic passes to Davis. And here's Nurkic. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
On the wing, Hield. To the inside. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from McGee. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 21.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
There's Porter with the 3, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Bamba is checked in for Brooklyn. And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
And here's Davis for three. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons got his fourth rebound in this one. Fires the three. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Hield. Los Angeles has gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. And Doncic throws it down.
Creative at finding ways to just cut inside there. Doncic, a guy you must keep your eyes on.
Outside, Simmons. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Nurkic has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Doncic against Simmons. Here's Nurkic. Rebounded by the Nets. Hield outside. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Bamba. Robinson against Hield. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Los Angeles leading by 10. Bridges dishes to Doncic. Back to Bridges. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Bridges has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Here's Hield. He's got 25. There's the pass to Pokusevski. Bamba.
And how about the 9'6" standing reach Bamba has? I mean, it's unguardable this close. Dunks it with such ease.
To the paint. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
I don't know if you push the panic button now, but that's the 4th personal, and he needs to stay aggressive out there. So going to be interesting to see how he plays moving forward.
Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Nets. Robinson for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Robinson's got 12 in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Now, here's Doncic. 23 points in the game. Davis finds Robinson. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Nice shot there by Bamba.
Yeah, and this is something Bamba does so well. Unbelievable recognition and timing to come up with offensive rebounds.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. Here are the team leaders in steals. You need to play heads up against these squads. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Garland, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Now, here's Garland. Here's Pokusevski. For Brooklyn, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And one of the highlights on the season has been their ability to make free throws. How about 82% as a unit?
So he gets them both. Clippers leading by 12. To the middle. And Markkanen throws it down.
And how about the hops there by Markkanen? He knows not many guys can block that shot. Good at getting that deep post position.
Now, here's Bamba. He's got 7. Porter at the elbow. Knocked loose. Here's Robinson, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And with a moment, let's check out the stats for Robinson. How the second half of the season has shaped up for him. He's around 10 points per game, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And he's done his share of the work for the team, definitely making an impact.
Well, the numbers, if you look at them, impressive all the way around, and he's not letting the team down.
The Nets making a switch here. Onlay's checked in. Outside, Bogdanovich. Robinson with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Doncic outside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist from Bogdanovich. Garland's got his second basket of the night. Pass to Davis. Now Markkanen. Doncic outside. Passes it to Bridges. 6 on the shot clock. Bamba with the block. Now here's Porter. 15 points in the game. Back to Bogdanovich. That one, no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. For 3, Bridges. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 3 assists tonight.
He can be just lethal from the perimeter. Even though he didn't get good looks in the first quarter, will that make right there? That could change things.
Now here's Porter. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Now here is Robinson. Following the miss by Otto Porter. Right side Markkanen. On the wing, Doncic. And that one drops for him.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Now Garland. Bamba finds Porter. Back to Bamba. Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Back to Bridges. Trying to get open is Davis. They get the rebound. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Garland with it. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Doncic. Davis kicks to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Markkanen from outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game. Timeout called, the Nets.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
JaVale McGee's checked in for the Nets. Buddy Hield comes in for Garland. The Nets shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. And here is Hield. 25 points in the game. Shot to stop the run. And Bogdanovich lays it in. Bogdanovich has got 10.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the 3-point shot.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here on Buddy Hield. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. second in three-point field goal percentage, and he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And back to your point, he's second in three-point accuracy. A lot of that has to do with mental toughness. It's just hard to force him out of his comfort zone. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Both good from the line that time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Bogdanovich. Porter in the corner. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Outside Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Simmons. Back to Porter. Shoots the 3.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Trent passes to Galloway. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Shoots. And that one hits back iron. Brooklyn's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Bogdanovich dishes to Heel. And the pass to Porter.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
Well, he's been everywhere, and collecting those rebounds, that ends any kind of offensive possession and gets them started.
And so it's Los Angeles, cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Bojan Bogdanovich. Nurkic is out there with Lauri Markkanen. And it's Galloway in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Galloway. Offline with his 3.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And a wide open look for Simmons. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Up the floor. That's good from Porter on the assist by Hield. Hield's got 4 assists in the game.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pass to Trent. Now Nurkic. Akusevsky grabs the miss. Akusevsky's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Hield. Clock at 4. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Markkanen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Trent. That fall. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich has got 3 assists now in this one. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Bogdanovich with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to Trent. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Well, in the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we would see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
And it's Galloway with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And there's the pass to Trent. Outside, Markkanen. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Nets trail by 21. Here's Hield. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Well, Hield plays with such drive and intensity at all times that he just can't help but create a foul shot with that opportunity.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Trent. Kicks it to Galloway. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
It's the Nets now. Clippers able to drain the three. And there's a whistle. That goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Outside, Simmons. 5 on the clock. McGee inside. Defended by Bridges. The shot's good from McGee.
Ooh, that's a great matchup for him just because of the size difference right there. He makes that mid-range shot at a very high percentage.
Pass to Markkanen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
I like seeing Markkanen be this assertive offensively. Sometimes the defense doesn't know what to do when he has it.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. And Markkanen drops them both. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now Simmons passes to Pokusevski. McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And he's such a polished shooter. You can't give Doncic these kinds of opportunities, or he's going to burn you.
Hield against Markkanen. Pass to Pokusevski. Now McGee. Over Trent. McGee's shot is off. The pass to Bridges. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Pass to Bridges. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the two best teams play for it all. And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. There's Vonleh, pass to Claxton. He kicks to Jeffries. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And he knocks down the first one. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers leading by 23. And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That will be foul number 5 on him.
And that's 5. One more, and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hield's checked in. Left side, Markkanen. Doncic outside. Davis in the corner. 4 on the clock. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Hield. There's the pass to Bamba. He doesn't hit that one. Excellent D there from Markkanen. Here's Bridges. They get it again. Outside for Robinson. Bounce pass from Bridges. And here's Doncic from the arc. Davis on the follow. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, you think you have AD rooted out, but he can use his length and use his size and get another rebound.
Pass to Hield. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. Hield's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, he makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Doncic against Simmons. And that one's good. Doncic. Doncic has got 29 in the game.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Nets passing it around. The kick out to Porter. Back to Hield. Down low. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And not exactly quick off the floor, but Luka uses great anticipation to make defensive plays.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Korkmaz in for Duncan Robinson. On the clock, here's Jeffries. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. He is on Lauri Markkanen. Greg, you know, we're seeing players take control of their free agent destiny. Do players get a bad rap for that and switching teams?
Listen, I don't know if you get a bad rap, but you're going to catch the wrath of the fan base. You think of Paul George in Indy or KD in OKC, and fans, they're going to feel jilted. There's no doubt about it. They're going to feel scorned.
Yeah. Lee with the ball. Passes it to Okobo. And here is Lee. Okobo. That's good.
Solid distribution from Lee, reading the court well and getting the pass over.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. first free throw is good, so it's both teams making substitutions here. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The Nets have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. And it's Simmons penetrating.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
And the first one drops. And Simmons drops them both. Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Bridges against Porter. Trent. And the three ball is good. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that. He was terrific shooting the ball in the first half, but he looks a little bit slower out there, possibly leg tired here in the second half.
And the reliability of Bogdanovic. His teammates know bogey is good for that shot, so he gets the feed and sinks it.
Now here's Simmons. Here's Hield. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. Bogdanovic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bridges. Rebound, Brooklyn. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Simmons. From down in the low post, it goes.
They can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit. But even with contact, he can finish strong.
Now, here's Doncic. The shot, no good. Simmons with the defensive effort. Near the three-point line, it's Porter. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Porter's got 19 points.
And that's an important shot for Porter to have in his bag. As long as he hits those pull-up jumpers, the D is going to have all sorts of problems guarding him.
Here's Bogdanovic. Second chance shot. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Krusevsky. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game.
And guys, this is where their depth really comes into play. They've got such talent at that position. They'd love to have him out there, but they won't suffer much of a drop-off.
Here's Okobo. The pass to Jeffries. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The free throw drops for Jeffries. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Eubanks has checked in. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Bridges. Korkmaz, he's checked in for Robinson. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Doncic. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Korkmaz. 6 to shoot. Brooklyn's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Passes it to Claxton. Here's Jeffries. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Clippers shooting fairly well in the fourth, around 48%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Clippers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Luka Doncic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Jones from outside. The rebound by the Nets.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Right side, Lee. Pass to Vonleh. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Tyus Jones.
A much improved free throw shooter from when he first came into the league. Vonleh is that big you'd prefer not to send to the line.
And he makes both free throws. Up top, Doncic. So the Clippers winning this one easily. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Luka, you played well and you got the win. So what made the difference?
Yeah, I think we had a great game. I think it was a great game today. We step up together, play good defense, and it was a great win.
Thanks for your time, man. Appreciate it. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this